gentlemen, the first man to build 21-inch biceps, drug-free.
I enjoy learning about supplementations, applying it, see what it's done. And that's why you find me so annoyed with these so-called YouTube guys telling you what to do. When I know bodybuilding, I'm still learning nutrition and the marvels of it. It's fascinating. Now I'm going to tell you guys, what I know. Now this is what I know. The most important, and I'll tell you once I know. And I know from experience, as I told you, the B complex saved my life. There is, if you had to make a choice of one vitamin, there's nothing to take the place of the B complex. It's the most complete nutrient that you could take. If you had to make a choice, which doesn't make sense to make a choice, but the B, because the B's are so multifaceted. That's why they call it the B complex. It's not B1, B2, and B3. Pantothenic acid. Oh boy, it's so many, folic acid, all these things as part, PABA, all these things are part of the B complex, choline and inositol. Very important vitamins that help, aspects of the B's. See, some people think it's only B1, B2, and B3. That's all it is. There's a lot of other facets of B's that it don't have a B and a number in front of it. Niacin, one of the most niacin. They treat schizophrenics with niacin. You see? Now, I told you guys this before. I was taking, once I found out something is so powerful and so inclusive and so good for the body, I'm going to take advantage of it. And I was taking 400 milligrams of the B's a day. And that's what was pushing me. Because, and you see another thing so beautiful about it, my friends. It's water soluble. It works with the body. The body uses what it needs and you urinate out the rest if it don't need it. And even if you didn't urinate, but that's what you do because that's where the body works. The body uses what it needs. When you shoot a guy with antibiotics, it may not need it. The body may need it, but the body can't control antibiotics, but it controls what you put in your body. Now, you know what's so disingenuous that gets me? And I'm going off a little bit because how miserable the establishment is. They knew that B12 prevented pernicious anemia. Yet they went on saying that vitamins have no value. They knew that vitamin C prevents scurvy. And the British soldiers were called linemen, British sailors on those long trips were getting scurvy with the sores. The skin breaks down because they went so long without vitamin C. They eat heart attack and so forth. But one of the sailors used to bring a big bag of limes, because he liked limes for whatever reason. It's always by mistake. Never. And he wasn't breaking down with scurvy. They said, what? It must be the limes. They found out. They didn't know, isolated to the vitamin C. That's what's so good, the isolation. See? So when somebody tells you don't need supplements, it's ridiculous. Hey, you can get by with them. A lot of people dying in their 50s. They weren't using supplements. You know what I mean? The life expectancy was 55 at one time. Now it's close to 80. Where'd it come from? The sky? Nutrition. Knowing nutrition. Now they found out, they isolated that. Yet they still saying vitamins were worthless. That berry in the Philippines, that when they would mill the rice, the husk was taken off the rice, which took the bees away. And the B1, they would get berry, and that was sores too. The Western doctors, this years ago, many years ago, before my time even, I think, the doctors couldn't figure it because they never look at nutrition. Oh, that's the last thing it could be, nutrition. They were trying their best to they thought of some kind of disease, they would rub the sores and rub it on themselves. Right? The disease didn't happen. Till they discovered it was a B complex deficiency, B1. See? So, but all of this time now they're finding out little by little how dramatic maximum nutrition is, yet they were still damning it. You know why? No money. No money in it. And a healthy person, let me tell you, my friend, you can't ring up the register on a healthy person. And they still at it. That's the thing, they haven't stopped. And I mean, it's so dramatic. And you know why? And to me, what I see, what my doctor that cared as much about vitamins as you did about a flood, you know, he didn't care shit about vitamins. I mean, he didn't take them. He was always not feeling up to par. A young man, he was in his early 50s, didn't feel up to par. The thing that saved me is the massive doses of vitamins I was taking on a general basis that made me need, that my friends who were my age, 10 o'clock, they were in the bed and I was just getting started. They didn't take vitamins, or they took them now and then. They didn't think about it. But you see what happens? It's called nutritional insurance. It helps the body out. There's a lot of things that the body is not proficient in metabolizing. So the supplements is nutritional insurance. And I want you guys to know, I want you to take, for one, it's very important now. I want you to take at least 100 to 200 milligrams, preferably 200 milligrams a day, minimum. 100 in the morning, 100 at night, and the evening, with food now. Cause it'll lower your blood sugar if you take it without food because it metabolizes, it shows you how it works. It gets the entire body working more efficiently. That's number one. Even before fish oils, because it's multifaceted. Fish oil is very, very important because it helps to build the immune system. Well, of course, the bees do too. It's great for the skin. It's great for your joints. It's great for keeping the blood, lowering the cholesterol. It's a multifaceted vitamin, which you definitely should add into your repertoire. But let me tell you, my friends, forget about the label, because none of the potencies that put on those labels are for the active. It's for the sedentary. They do not make vitamins. Some companies do. They do make vitamins, but you got to know. But if you get these regular vitamins in the drugstore or so forth, they're not made, they're not designed for the active. You're not considering the equation. When they make up their arbitrary, because I asked one of the guys at the chemist in one of the vitamin companies, I think his name is Phil. I said, how do you know what's the minimum daily? He said, it's arbitrary. He says, guess what? I was so disappointed. He said, we got to put something down. I died laughing. They really don't know. Because you think about it, what is the minimum daily? What is it? You know, but this is the two vitamins I want you. And I want you to know, creatine is very important. See, you know what I'm going to have to do, my friends? I'm making a big mistake with this video here. I'm trying to give you a background and then tell you what to take. And I'm going to have to make a video on each one of these items that I think are great, rather and make it short, because I'm so enthused about it that I'm trying to put it all into one video and I can't do it. So, coming back, this is number 2. I'll be back and I'll give you some real amounts you should take and what you expect from the amounts and what you'll get from it. Because what I'm going to tell you is not something you're going to scratch your head and wonder, you're going to know. Okay, my friends? So, coming back, give you more. Not right away, but I'll be back with it. To be continued. I quit this bitch.
Wait a minute. Before you click away, I want you to subscribe, like, comment, hell, even dislike if you want to. At least do something before you get out of here. MrYorkieLoverFitness.com.